In previous video, we clone our repository and all the files from this repo files here. You can see clone option is there, and I can clone in Visual Studio as well. Furthermore, you can go there in your Visual Studio code here. I'm having this Visual Studio code where all the files reflecting. Consequently, you can run your code from here as well and other files there. In case you do not have Visual Studio Code software, then you can download from this official website this Visual Studio Code, go to Windows, or you have Mac operating system, you can download from right top. For all intents and purposes, we can download this software and install your local machine on premises. I'm going to close this official website, navigate to library. Here we have all the library codes here. Now this project is going back. Now I'm going to create my pipeline. Here we do not have any pipeline which is used to automate my build and release process using our wizard. So I'm going to create pipeline, Azure Git repository, going to select my project and going to select this existing Azure pipeline YAML file. We know we already have this file in our repo file section. So we need to mount that address first and foremost. You can create your pipeline using Python code package, Python to Linux, Azure and other things, but I'm going to navigate through this part only. Okay, so I'm going to select this using Azure pipeline. Here we have this option where we can select our main branch. Currently we are in main branch. We do not have any sub branch, but in real scenario, you will have to select sub branch. Later on, you will have to merge, or any authorization person will authorize your code, commit code. I'm going to select this path. If you can see, this would be inside my respective folder. Here we have environment setup, and this setup is consisting of IES create environment pipeline. It showed all my current file. So I'm going to select this YAML file currently. Okay, let's continue. We do not need to change anything here. Nevertheless, if you have respective variables, you have these variables, and then you can save this pipeline or you can run. So I'm going to run this pipeline. So I'm going to create a new pipeline here. Through this new pipeline, I'm going to select Azure Repo Git, which is free private Git repository. You can perform pull request and code research. So I'm going to select this one. Going to select my project, going to select existing Azure pipeline YAML file. Here you can see this is branch, and here we need to select our path. So you need to select your MLOps path where we have environment setup IAC create environment pipeline file. So I'm going to select this variable, mount this path where we have respective file. Okay, so under environment setup, if you go to library or go to repository file, you will find the same YAML credential. So I'm going to click on continue. Now you do not have that variable group name. You might not have that variable group name. So what will you do? You need to make changes here. The same variable group name, copy this variable group name and paste it here, and then validate this file and click on run. Okay, so now provision DevOps. Here it's asking for permission to access resource. Click on view and provide permission here, permit, and your job is running currently. So no hosted permission granted, free pipeline plugin, fill out the following form, or you need to perform some operation there. So for this, let's see how we can provide the permission, or you need to fill this form. So what you will do, you will have to request this form, copy, go to a new URL, click on request, and here you will have to fill your detail. So I'm going to fill my detail here, going to fill my email ID. What is the organization name here? Go to here, refresh this part, you will find your organization name. This is the organization. Click on organization name. This is the name of my organization. Copy this, paste it here. Is your project is private or public? Yes, this was the private. I need to submit this part. It will take few minutes or few days or 3 working days usually. You will get response accordingly. Let's see in next video how to solve this hosted palace purchase or granted error, because we do not have any palace available. Previously it was freely available, but people misuse this service at very large scale. So Azure stopped the service as of now, and with that being said, they have another option. You can use your on-premises for the same as well. Let's see in the next video how to resolve this issue.